Hey guys! Do you want to know 10 best gaming laptops of 2022? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about top 10 best gaming laptops of 2022. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we get started, please make sure you watch the video until the end, so you can find 10 best gaming laptops of 2022. And also subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you can get notified anytime we upload a new video. The best gaming laptops come in all shapes and sizes, for different needs and budgets. Because while a tricked-out $5,000 plus model with the highest-end graphics and best display might give you the best gaming laptop experience, most of us can't afford a rig like that. Our picks here are often high-end models, but most come in a variety of configurations at various price points. Thankfully, there are more gaming laptop options now than ever, from budget-friendly to desktop replacements. Some come with full-size NVIDIA GeForce RTX graphics cards, while others go for the more efficient Max-Q designs that enable thinner chassis and, sometimes, quieter fans. While many of the best gaming laptops come with a 1080p display and high refresh rates, some include 4K screens, so you can pick between fidelity and resolution. Several gaming laptops go as fast as 360 Hz. There is more choice than ever in components, too. While Intel is still a popular option, AMD's Ryzen processors are becoming more common, though the majority of notebooks in general still use Intel. On the GPU side, NVIDIA's RTX GPUs are in far more laptops, though AMD is slowly starting to pair its own graphics cards with hit CPUs for what it calls an AMD advantage. The latest technologies in processors include Intel's 12th Gen, Alder Lake, processors, which use a hybrid design with performance and efficient cores, and AMD's Ryzen 6000 CPUs. Just like desktops, anything with the latest graphics cards can still be hard to come by right now thanks to a global components shortage. To help you find the best gaming laptop today, we've compiled a list of the best models we've tested and reviewed recently. For much more on how to narrow down your list of best gaming laptop considerations, check out our Best Gaming Laptop Buyer's Guide. But here are a few quick tips to get you started down the road to the right portable gaming rig for you. While many gamers may go to desktops to get the most performance for their money, try lugging a tower, monitor and keyboard around in your backpack. When you need a powerful rig you can take with you, there's no substitute for a gaming laptop. The picks on this list should be ready to run Windows 11, if it didn't come pre-installed already. Quick gaming laptop shopping tips. Focus on the GPU. Most games are dependent on the GPU, and those aren't upgradable. If you splurge on a powerful GPU now, you'll be gaming comfortably for a few years. You can upgrade some parts later, while the best CPUs for gaming and GPUs are almost always soldered down. Most gaming laptops let you replace the RAM and storage, so you can buy cheaper now and add more memory and a bigger hard drive or SSD down the road. Battery life will probably be bad. Very few gaming notebooks get 8 hours or more on a charge. And you need the power supply to get the best gaming performance anyway. However, we've seen some strong times from AMD's Ryzen processors, and NVIDIA suggests its improved Optimus technology may help turn the tide. Number 10. Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 SE-GX 551. The best dual-screen gaming laptop. Specifications. CPU. AMD Ryzen 9 5900HX GPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 display, 5.6-inch, 3840 by 2160 primary display, 3740 x 1100 screen pad plus weight, 5.29 pounds, 2.4 kilogram. Reasons to buy. Excellent productivity performance. Bright, colorful displays. Good battery life, for a gaming laptop. Reasons to avoid. No webcam. Input devices are awkward. Asus' latest ROG Zephyrus Duo uses AMD's top-end Ryzen 9 5900HX paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 for powerful results, while using a second screen that lifts up to provide more ventilation to improve cooling. The two displays are both bright and colorful, and at a bit over 4 hours and 52 minutes on our battery test. Its endurance is good, for a gaming notebook, anyway. The keyboard and mouse are in an awkward position. Like most dual-screen notebooks on the market, most people will likely use an external mouse for gaming. So you'll have to decide if that second screen, which is great for chat programs, gaming guides or music apps, is worth a more difficult typing experience. Number 9. Lenovo Legion 5 Pro. A 16-inch esports option. Specifications. CPU. AMD Ryzen 7 5800H GPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 display, 16-inch, 2560x1600, 165Hz weight, 5.4 pounds, 2.45 kilogram. Reasons to buy. Beautiful, high-res display. Strong performance. Comfortable keyboard. Reasons to avoid. Bulky design. Middling audio. If you're willing to sacrifice your refresh rate for higher resolution, the Lenovo Legion 5 Pro is one to check out. While some other gaming notebooks opt for 300Hz, the Legion's 165Hz, 2560x1600 screen is a stunner in its own right. It also has a 16:10 aspect ratio, which we appreciate for productivity use. Our review unit came with a Ryzen 7 5800H and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070, which together offered competitive performance across our suite of gaming benchmarks. Our system also included 512GB of storage and 16GB of RAM. We were also impressed with this laptop's keyboard, which seems to have benefited from the excellence of Lenovo's business-oriented ThinkPads. The system is, however, a bit thick. If you don't want to deal with bulk, you may want to consider other options on this list. Number 8. Asus ROG Strix Scar 17G 733. The best esports gaming laptop. Specifications. CPU. AMD Ryzen 9 5900HX GPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 display, 17.3-inch, 1920x1080, 360Hz weight, 5.95 pounds, 2.7 kilogram. Reasons to buy. 360Hz refresh rate. Comfortable keyboard. Strong productivity performance. Bassy audio. Reasons to avoid. Divisive design. Short charging cable. If you want to play esports like a professional, you'll want a laptop with the fastest screen you can find. The Asus ROG Strix Scar G733 offers a 360Hz refresh rate on its FHD screen and has top-end components to power esports titles to get to frame rates that can actually use it. The design feels premium but has an interesting mix of dark materials and clear plastic. It's reminiscent of both a hot rod car and a 90s MP3 player, which might turn some people off. But the comfortable keyboard, strong overall performance and bassy audio all contribute to a strong gaming experience, even if you don't like seeing the inside of your laptop. Number 7. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. A thin, all-AMD gaming laptop. Specifications. CPU. AMD Ryzen 9 6900HS GPU, AMD Radeon RX 6800S display, 14-inch 2560x1600, 1610, 120Hz weight, 3.79 pounds, 1.72 kilogram. Reasons to buy. Long battery life. Sleek, portable design. Asus finally added a webcam. Surprisingly good speakers. Reasons to avoid. Some keyboard touchpoints run uncomfortably warm. Pricey. If you're a PC gamer on the go, a thin PC like the Asus ROG Zephyrus G the 14th of May be up your alley. The Zephyrus uses an AMD Ryzen 9 6900HS and an AMD Radeon RX 6800S, as well as the company's proprietary features like Smart Shift, to move power between the CPU and GPU, and Smart Access memory. For the latest update, Asus added a webcam, which was a glaring omission on previous models. The all-AMD model has also moved to a taller, 16:10 aspect ratio. On our battery test, the Zephyrus ran for over 10.5 hours, suggesting you could last all day on this notebook when you aren't gaming. It is, however, a bit pricey. The Zephyrus starts at $1,599.99, while we reviewed it with the top-tier specs at $2,499.99. Number 6. Acer Nitro 5, alternate configuration. A souped-up version of our budget pick. Specifications. CPU. AMD Ryzen 7 5800U GPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 display, 15.6-inch, 2560x1440, 165Hz weight, 4.85 pounds, 2.2 kilogram. Reasons to buy. Strong performance. Good viewing angles. Reasons to avoid. Pricier than other Acer Nitro models. Since we reviewed the Acer Nitro 5 above, the company has released more models with updated specs. The most recent one we reviewed uses a Ryzen 7 5800U and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070, allowing for stronger performance and ray tracing in select games. This model also boasts a 1440p display at 165Hz, far above the 1080p you find in the budget version. This one still looks clunky, however, and you pay for the parts with a $1,699 price tag. Acer is still selling the Nitro 5 in budget configurations. This is a newer one that adds on to the lineup with a more premium configuration. It falls a bit out of the budget category at this point, but we found that the additions were quite good. Number 5. Acer Predator Helios 300. A quality, affordable 240Hz gaming laptop. Specifications. CPU. Up to Intel Core i7 12th Gen GPU. Up to NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 RAM. Up to 32GB DDR5-4800 screen. 15.6-inch IPS 1080p at 240Hz storage. 1TB M.2 PCIe 4.0 NVMe SSD battery. 58 dimensions. 10.01 by 14.23 x 0.9 inches weight. 5.51 pounds. Reasons to buy. Great performance for price. Decent battery life. Room for 2x SSDs, 1x HDD. Reasons to avoid. Average CPU performance. The Helios 300 makes the most sense as a focused budget gaming laptop, and this Intel 11th Gen take on the brand nails that brief. The RTX 3060 affords plenty of gaming prowess and makes for a great pairing for the 144Hz 1080p screen. Throw in a healthy 16GB of RAM and a speedy 512GB SSD and you have a great basis for a budget gaming machine. We loved Acer's Predator Helios 300 during the GTX 10 series era. And the current generation Helios still manages to punch above its weight class compared to other $1,500 laptops. It may not be the best gaming laptop, but it's one of the best value machines around. The latest version of the Helios packs an RTX 3060 GPU and a sleeker form factor without raising the price significantly. The new and improved Helios 300 has a 144Hz screen and smaller bezels, putting it more in line with sleek thin and lights than its more bulky brethren of the previous generation. The only real drawback is the diminutive SSD, although the laptop has slots for 2 SSDs and an HDD, which makes upgrading your storage as easy as getting a screwdriver. Number 4. Acer Nitro 5. The best budget gaming laptop. Specifications. CPU. AMD Ryzen 5 4600U GPU. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 display. 15.6-inch, 1920x 1080 weight. 5.3 pounds, 2.4 kilogram. Reasons to buy. Great value. Comfortable keyboard. Good webcam. Reasons to avoid. Dim display. The Acer Nitro 5 is the best gaming laptop for those on a tight budget. For the price, you'll get a great value on entry-level performance. While you'll sacrifice a bright display, the keyboard is comfortable and you even get a decent webcam. Our review unit had an AMD Ryzen 5 4600U paired with an NVIDIA GeForce 1650. We've seen a few Ryzen-based gaming laptops get better than expected battery life, and the Nitro 5 lasted over 11 hours. If you're handy, there's plenty of room for upgrading, and you'll want to consider it down the line with just 256GB of storage in our review unit. But for $700, you're getting a lot for the money. Number 3. Alienware X17R2. Best 17-inch gaming laptop. Specifications. CPU. Intel Core i9-12900HK GPU. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080T display. 17.3-inch, 1920x 1080, 360Hz weight, 6.82 pounds, 3.09 kilogram. Reasons to buy. Excellent productivity and gaming performance. Stunning design. Reasons to avoid. Expensive. A bit larger and heavier than the competition. Battery life could be better. The Alienware X17R2 goes up to an Intel Core i9-12900HK and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080T, some of the most powerful parts on the market. In our review, the laptop showed strong performance in both gaming and productivity. Alienware's design, which debuted last year, is lovely. It's still clearly a gaming notebook, but it's futuristic and minimal. That being said, it's a bit larger than some competitors, and at 6.82 pounds, you probably won't want to carry this around too often. If you have a bit of extra cash, we highly recommend the optional $50 Cherry MX mechanical keyboard, which feels excellent, and everyone on our staff who has tried it has enjoyed it. Number 2. Razer Blade 15, 2022. Best thin and light gaming laptop. Specifications. CPU. Intel Core i7-12800H GPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 display, 15.6 inches, 2560 x 1440, 240 Hz weight, 4.4 pounds, 2.01 kilogram. Reasons to buy. Strong gaming performance. Excellent build quality. Great webcam and ports. Reasons to avoid. Mixed productivity performance. Competitors have better screens. Pricey. Razer has simplified its Blade 15 lineup, removing the advanced and base models. But what's left is still a very good, thin, stylish gaming notebook. The Blade 15 remains a favorite because it has strong performance, with a Core i7-12780H and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti in the model we reviewed. But is just 4.4 pounds and 0.57 inches thick. You still get a variety of ports, like Thunderbolt 4, both USB Type-C and Type-A, as well as an SD card reader. So there's plenty of expansion for peripherals and extra storage for games. It would even work great for productivity, though we did find some competing gaming laptops were better in non-gaming benchmarks. To get Razer's premium look and feel, you do have to pay a premium. This notebook starts at $2,499 and we reviewed it at $2,999. It's pricey, but it's also maintained a spot among our favorite gaming notebooks for years for a reason. Number 1. MSI GE76 Raider. The best overall gaming laptop. Specifications. CPU. Intel Core i9-12900HK GPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti display, 17.3 inches, 1920 x 1080, 360 Hz weight, 6.39 pounds, 2.9 kilograms. Reasons to buy. Strong CPU and GPU performance. Plenty of ports. Striking RGB light bar. Reasons to avoid. Fans run loud. Display is dimmer than prior model. Expensive at top-tier configurations. If you're looking for a laptop with desktop-level power, the MSI GE76 Raider is about as close as you'll get. Though you may also have to spend a ton of money to get there. Still, with its high-end components like the Intel Core i9-12900HK and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, we'd be remiss to point out that the Raider has a large RGB light bar on the front, which, when combined with per-key lighting, makes for quite an effect in the dark, or you can turn it all off if you prefer something a bit less showy. The 17.3-inch 1080p display goes up to 360 Hz, which is great for esports players. But everyone else might want to consider a 1440p or 4K display, depending on available configurations. We tested this laptop at $3,999, which is enough to make you tear up when you check your bank account. That's an awful lot to spend on a laptop. We imagine DDR5 memory partially brings that price up, but it's also the best performer we've seen recently. Make sure you stay watching our next related video to discover more amazing videos. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments box below. Thank you very much for watching, and